stunts, facades, and practical sets. Coming up off to your left side, our underwater tank allows the director, the crew, the camera to stay dry while we film through the windows on the outside. Hey, Barry. We shot a scene from the movie Dragnet inside there, starring Tom Hanks.
I found the snake!
Dan Aykroyd. Alexandra Paul. This section of the road that we're on became a lunar landscape that Tom Hanks' character walked across in a dream sequence for Apollo 13. Off to your right, see that little park right there? See those benches? That's where I live. No, believe it or not, that's New York City's Central Park. Well, at least as much as the camera needs to see. Beyond it is the entire Pacific Ocean. It's called Park Lake. It's a man-made lake. Back in the 1950s, it became the Black Lagoon, the creature for the Black Lagoon. In 1960, it's where Norman Bates stashed his murder victims in Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins. We're going to take you through the waters, just through the waters of Park Lake to get to Skull Island for our Oscar-winning film King Kong, starring Naomi Watts, Jack Black, and Adrian Brody. Naomi Watts, I saw a photo of her, haven't heard much else about it. She's playing Princess Diana in a new movie, and the photo of her, wow, it was stunning. Oh, beautiful, and she looked very much like Princess Diana. Not a Universal film, we won't talk about that anymore. I'm just kidding. All right, now as we go through here, have your cameras off to your left. Believe it or not, that's as big as Skull Island got for the 2005 King Kong. You want to line up your camera frame with the water level, take a picture of the ship at Skull Island. King Kong, directed by Peter Jackson, winner of 3 Academy Awards, including the Best Visual Effects Oscar. Off to your left, all sorts of props. A prop is anything that cannot be nailed down onto a set. Can be as large as a grand piano and as small as a paperclip. We have the largest property collection in the entertainment industry. Off to your left, you can see our property department. Also has the costume department, the costume shop. Up ahead, Little Europe. Little Europe is where many of our monsters got their start. Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, the original Wolfman, the original Mummy. The sets at the top of Little Europe were featured in the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean films, starring Johnny Depp. HBO was here for 2 of their TV series, Curb Your Enthusiasm and True Blood. And comedian Jimmy Fallon had some fun here. Now, as you watch this clip, notice it's filmed using the same sets, different music, different languages, different costumes.
Mi chiamo Jimmy Fallon e tu un grosso bottiglia di vino. Mamma mia! Je m'appelle Jimmy Fallon. Je voudrais été baguette. Non, Sally, non! Hallo, ich bin Jimmy Fallon. Aufschnitzen. Ich glaub, wie steht auf mich.
Oh, that Jimmy Fallon. Off to your right, one of the most historic areas of the Backlot Tour, it is the Court of Miracles. And the Court of Miracles along with Little Europe, this is where many of our monsters got their start. Here are some celebrities to tell you more about Universal Monsters and their impact on world cinema.
When we think of Universal, we think of monsters.
Dracula, Frankenstein,
Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy,
The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
The Invisible Man,
Phantom of the Opera.
classic films. They're just brilliantly made.
That Frankenstein image, flathead, bolt. It's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film.
And I was just mesmerized by these movies.
Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
Interesting thing about movies Dracula and Frankenstein, they were both released in 1931, and Dracula was actually released on Valentine's Day in 1931 and would go on to become one of the biggest movies of that year. Off to your left, Universal History in the Making, have some new sets under construction for the Home and Family television series on the Hallmark Channel. Everybody calm down about that, okay?
Hard at work, huh? Which ones?
Up ahead, stage 50. It's a hot set. That means there's a production underway. The cast and crew, they're going to take a break from filming, allow us exclusive access to check out this set. Now, while we're in there, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Some of you may actually recognize this set from an episode of the Fox TV series, Bones.
Look, they're sweet.
He looks very upset.
When I talked to him, he said the guy died in his arms.
That's with the FBI?
FBI, yeah. We hear about the human remains.
That's him. Right over there.
You right? Yeah.
That scene from Bones was filmed inside here about 2.5 years ago. Bones now in its 8th season on the Fox network. You what now? Your nickname Bones? All right. The head bones connected to the... What, are you a doctor? Bones. That's great. As you look around, you can see the set is dressed. That means all the props have been placed, filming and ready to begin. We use this set for our TV series Sequest DSV, starring Roy Schneider. The DSV, that stands for Deep Sea Vehicle. Those of you film buffs out there,
This is not San Francisco.
you may know this from the 1993 comedy Beverly Hills Cop 3, starring Eddie Murphy as Detective Axel Foley.
Please stay seated. Please stay seated. Thank you.
Okay, I'll stay seated. That wasn't me. They're saying stay seated, stay seated. It's an earthquake. Look on the left side towards the back. Please remain seated. Uh-oh, right side, right side. Left side, left side. No. No! I think it's over. Oh no, right side, it's a tidal wave. Water. That's real water. And cut. That's earthquake, the big one. That's an 8.3. That's like a Friday night in Sydney, Australia. Maybe Saturday. This kid's looking at me like, yeah, but where's the shark? Where's the shark?
That didn't look
It's coming up. It's coming up.
I couldn't watch
That's
this.
a large-scale mechanical effect. A real-life action scene like that requires weeks of planning, days and days of filming. Here's how it looks in an episode of the Fox TV series, Bones. Or as I call him, Dad.
What's going on?
Let's get out of here! The water main just broke!
To your left, let's go to Amity, the small town that was terrorized by Jaws, the great white shark. Oh, yay! We caught the shark. He's off to your right. And wait a second, that's not the shark. The shark is bigger than that. Uh-oh. Our police diver George, he's out in the water, and the shark is still out there. Oh, there's the shark. The shark is going for George, our police diver. Everyone say, bye, George. George had a lot of guts being out there. And there they are. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's why I had to stand up though.
All right, we're going to clear the area. We have tied some bait to that yellow float out there, the yellow barrel. Watch the yellow float. If the shark takes the bait, we'll get the shark. Uh-oh, the shark is still out there. It's okay, we got our shark repellent. Look out, there he is! Yeah! I love your reaction. I wish I had a little picture of your reaction. That was great. Congratulations. That's our replica of Bruce, the mechanical shark, terrified millions of moviegoers in Jaws. Look off to your right, you get a rare sight of a shark doing a backstroke. You know what that shark reminds me of? My ex-wife. No. She had more teeth. I'm kidding. I kid. Here to tell you more about Bruce the Shark, the director of Jaws, Steven Spielberg.
That's a much maligned shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
We just waited around. We just waited and waited and waited. The shark worked well enough. For a while there, it had the biggest hit of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
Look at that kid, he's so happy. Awesome! In case you're wondering, Bruce the Shark was named after one of Steven